For the last four, we have switched over to lovely little piglets to bring us joy before we go into the world of solving this. All right, so this, I'm going to add cosine 4x to both sides, and I'm actually also going to switch over to thetas because, you know, that's how I roll. So we've got 0 equals cosine of 8 theta. I also have to, like, I'm trying to hold my iPad and it's not working. All right, cosine of 8 theta, give me this. Plus cosine of 4 theta. Okay, so we're taking cosine plus cosine. The problem is the two angles, the two arguments are not the same. So this right here, if you look on your green sheet, you got sum to product. Sum to product, we can change this over and write this as 2 times the cosine of, you're going to add the two different arguments, so 8 theta plus 4 theta. 4 theta divided by 2, there we go. And then you're going to subtract the two different arguments, so cosine of 8 theta minus 4 theta divided by 2. And so this is 0 equals 2 times the cosine of 8 plus 4 is 12, divided by 2 is 6 theta. And cosine of 8 minus 4 is 4, divided by 2 is 2 theta, right? So you can take each of the factors and set them equal to 0. So 0 equals 2 cosine 6 theta, and 0 equals cosine of 2 theta, right? You got two factors, first and second, right? And you're multiplying them, you get 0. I need a little more space, of course. And again, I don't understand why that picture and that writing, I don't know, it doesn't matter. All right, so the idea then is, where does cosine equal 0, right? Because yes, you can take this and divide by 2 for both of them, so you get 0 equals cosine of 6 theta. So now you have two equations, both of which equal 0, both of them deal with cosine. So cosine equals 0 at pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2, right? And because those two are on straight lines, you're just going to add pi k. So I'm taking 6 theta, setting that equal to pi over 2 plus pi k. And of course, I'm going to divide by 6. Everything divided by 6. So that is going to give me theta equals pi over 12 plus pi over 6k, or pi k over 6, however you want to write it. And then the second one, you can solve and do what you need to do, but I'll talk to you in a second about what it is. You're going to set your 2 theta equal to a pi over 2 plus a pi k over 6, right? And so theta equals pi over 4 when you divide everything. Pi over 4 plus, no, goofball, this, sorry, that doesn't belong there. Sorry, it's just plus pi k. Sorry about that. So then you've got theta equals pi over 4 plus pi over 2k. Now, the reason we only need this as our answer, right, the pi over 12 plus pi 6 over k, and I did write it on the key, but I just want to talk about it. When you do this, you start with 1/12, you know, pi, and then add 1/6, then add 1/6, then add 1/6, then add 1/6. That's all of your answers. Though that covers all of these. Okay, so the blue, all of the multiples of pi over 6k that we add to it will cover all of the multiples there for the red. So that's why you don't have to write both of them. If you write both of them, you're not wrong. It's just redundant.